We're asked to find and simplify the first three terms in the binomial expansion of 2 plus ax all to the power 6 in ascending powers of x. That means we're going to be going up in powers of x. The first term is going to be a constant term, and then we're going to get an x and then an x squared. Now here's the general formula for the binomial expansion. So for us, we have that a is equal to 2, and then b is equal to ax. Okay, these a's are different, so I'm just going to roll with it and use these for now. And then of course n is equal to 6. So then 2 plus ax to the 6 is going to equal 2 to the power 6 plus 6c1, and then it's going to be, I lower the power 2 to the power 5 and times by this ax. And then my last term, because I've asked for the first three, is going to be 6c2, and then it's going to be 2 to the power 4 and ax squared. Maybe I should have put the powers on the outside. Like, it actually doesn't matter in this case, but just be consistent. Okay, and then there are more terms. So then we can figure out all of these. So 2 to the power 6 is 64. 6c1 times 2 to the power of 5 is 192. Now I've also got to times by a and then by x. And then 6c2 times by 2 to the 4. It's going to give me 240. I'm not going to go into detail where this formula comes from. It is really interesting to see the origins though, so hopefully you have spent some time on it. But at this point, we're just learning to apply it. Okay, that is my final answer. First three terms. In the second part, we're told in this expansion the coefficient of x is 64 and to find the value of a. Right, well, I'm just going to write down the first few terms from my expansion. And then just acknowledge that it will go on further. Okay, and we're told that the coefficient of x in this expansion is 60. No, sorry, what was it? 64. Okay, I was just a bit surprised since I got 64 there as well. Right, now we don't need to expand this whole thing out. We can just think really carefully about how can I get my x terms. And one way I can get my x terms is by multiplying this 3 by 192. $576. Don't forget that. And I'll just write x to start with. I'm going to get rid of that in a minute. Okay. And then actually, so I'm just like thinking, okay, I don't need any more terms, but I also don't even need this x squared term because there's no way I can multiply this x squared term by anything over here to get an x. But what I can do is do minus 5x times 64. That's going to be minus 320. So those are the two ways that I can multiply this expansion together to get a coefficient of x. And we're told that it is 64. So I can set that equal to 64. And actually, it's identical to, this is true for any value of x. which basically means that I can just say that the coefficients are equal. And you might have gone straight to that, to be fair. Okay, I'm going to add 320 to that side, so I'm going to get 384. Sorry, I forgot about the A. So A is going to be 384 divided by 576. And it's quite nice. It simplifies really nicely, so you can be quite confident at this point that you got it right. Well done.